love to North for agreeing to reschedule this just so Liquid had a bit more time to get ready. Only a bit, but you know, it can make all the difference. Liquid starting off over on this CT side. North already grouping up down towards the ramp, and you'll note we have this nice little adjustment on the minimap. Like what ESL have done with Nuke, just to make it a little bit easier to understand.
I mean, it's not really easy because it's Vertigo, and this one is a
I think there's only so
one.
much you can fix in the HUD, right? Yeah.
They've done their best. And we're going to see how this plays out. I'm really excited to see what North bring to the table. Obviously, their debut on Vertigo on LAN versus, I mean, Liquid, who just beat Astralis on this days ago. So this is a real trial by fire for North. But let's see if they're hot and heavy and ready to go. It's an execute into that A site. As is standard here with this map, you're going to be seeing a lot of that. Liege boosted up looking for damage. Does find a good bit onto Gade as well, who will be going for that bomb plant. Double boost up on top of the top, and Gade can't escape. Shui's going to take his head off nice and quick. The retake is on, and they have a kit.
Yeah, they're already overwhelming this site. They're wasting no time on closing this gap, but the closer they get, the closer they are to these blocks. They're already on that bomb, but then they get removed. AZ still in the smoke, just hit him with his knife out. Oh dear, Liege getting one, trying to get on the bomb, but AZ's been waiting all around. But oh no, he's knifing, he's stabbing him, and North will get that round under their belt. The knife kill for AZ, and North are already being very loud about that one. They're very happy with that start. Locking in not only the bomb plant, but the round behind it. Kills for Liege and Stewie, all that come through there for Team Liquid. They're going to force by now into this round here. MP9 on NAF, Scout for Stewie, pistols for the rest of the gang.
Before Liege tried to stick that bomb, he tried to move through the smoke, and he actually got stuck on AZ. I love that play, just sitting on top of the bomb. No way anyone's getting past you. And yeah, the knife, just keeping 360ing with that good old blade there. Stewie looking for a pick down ramp here. He's got the scout. And there's two players moving up. Gade is there. He gets tagged. AZ with a kill instead. And they can't retrieve that gun. Actually, Leech has just grabbed it off the body and fallen back, but opting to use the deagle for now, knowing that one player is tagged. It's only a one shot for that man at least. But Yugi's going to be the one moving up instead. North not rushing this just yet. They know they're up against a force, and if Liquid want to regress, they should be ready and waiting for those repeaks. Liquid are going to fall back on that A site. Liege going back towards the connector as North look elsewhere. Flashes out for Kiebi in middle. The bomb is going to be nearby as well. Looks like a B play though as they come through lower twist. Oh, he finds a dink onto Cajun. That's a good bit of damage right now as North eventually move out through middle. Just really taking their time with this one. 40 seconds left on the clock. Can't afford to leave it too late, but if the bomb gets dropped in mid, that could be a bit of a problem with only two players here currently.
Oh my word, and Twist is getting even more damage off with this CZ. Now the Scout softening up a man over in mid. 3 of these 4 remaining players are so low. Will that be enough for a round win though? Naf's MP9 comes to life, and in amongst all the chaos, he's brought it back to a 1v1. Nitro versus Yugi. Scout versus AK here. This B-bomb site narrowly belongs to North. Yugi's going to tap that bomb and now get that planted. Nitro slipping on in, getting close, hasn't made a sound. Now spotted by Yugi, sprays him down and just about locks in that round for North. They'll take the conversion, 2-0 up. That force buy for Liquid gets very, very close, but not quite the round.
I think one thing that is hugely important to think about coming into this game is the fact that, okay, yeah, Liquid, they've proven their ability on this map. They beat Astralis on it in overtime at ECS, but at the end of the day, North have had all this time to watch back that matchup, and Liquid have been traveling since that game. They haven't had time to change anything, Harry. So North are going to know exactly what to expect in terms of, you know, the game plan for Liquid, especially moving over onto that T side. Some next level smokes being thrown out by North as well, denying that aggression down short side for now. Liquid are only on pistols in round number 3.
It's important to remember, right, North, they might have this this look, this aesthetic of being this really fit, healthy team, but they are massive nerds at the end of the day, right? And they've been practicing, they've been coming up with new things to try. I think it's always great watching a team make their debut on Vertigo, right? And it's very unique to have that as an option as well, even, right? Like
so late.
Yeah, so late on in its form. But finally get to see it, and this round they're running up against these pistols, so it should be a conversion. They find a Liege over at short. The A-bomb site now belongs to them, and they'll get all the remaining kills behind it for the time being. Just these pistols at the end of the day. So not the end of the world for Liquid. They weren't expecting to find much here, and they haven't found much here. So kind of good.
Yeah. Standard stuff going about as well as you can expect with only default pistols, mainly so. But we have got this buy coming into round number 4 now for Liquid. Guns are out, and all M4s as well. I feel like this is one of the maps that lends itself towards the AUG. I think that's a really great gun to see CTs using that aggressively on A ramp, try to take those fights when you don't have a Krieg or an AWP. And that A-ramp control, that A-ramp aggression on the CT side is going to be a mainstay here for Liquid. Let's see if they can get away with it as they send 3 players towards that A side of the map to start off this round. North looking to contest with a man down the bottom. That's Yugi. He's been smoked off already. So this is going to be Liquid's part of the map for now, as North are going to have to retake that later on. They're not too interested for the time being, just moving in through middle with that bomb. Cajun's lurking around B as well. Twist has got his sights set on this site.
Yeah, lots of mid-control taken here from North, really putting a lot of stock in grabbing this side of the map. Something that we saw from Liquid when they played versus Astralis was that was not the case, right? They kind of stayed away from this mid area. Ooh, this is close, and Stewie probably wasn't expecting it to come that easy. Does deal with Kierby. Gate, in the meantime, has opened up this B-bomb site, but immediately Stewie and Naf are there to turn the tide of battle, and the kills just aren't coming in for North. It's only Yugi left, and he was a long way from the rest of the pack. He's 5-0 right now, but this might be where that changes. A 1v4 required from the man who often dons the AWP here for North. He's only got an AK to work with. That bomb under Liquid control, and 35 seconds left. There's even a wrap coming in. Stewie looking for this kill, lurking in the back line of North, and Yugi's got no idea.
Yeah, he's dead, surely. A 3-2-1, there it is. The flank coming through, and you can already hear Stewie being loud, shouting before the round was even done. He was mid-kill there, Harry. But yeah, that's Liquid getting hyped, and it's what you want to see, right? We need energy from these North American players here. We already know about their travel woes, only getting off a plane a few hours ago. So luckily enough, had a bit more time to prepare coming into this game in terms of being able to actually go to the hotel and shower and prac and warm up, hopefully. But even so, they're going to be feeling rough, Harry, and every round matters here on that CT side. Fast A play for North, or at least an attempt here with the grenades coming through. Flash up the ramp, and Stewie's going to try and fight back. That smoke is down, and Gade's gone right through it, through the Molotov as well. He actually perishes in the flames, but he takes an entry kill, and AZ follows up. That's a 2-for-1 deal for North, and they'll take it. Slowing down the round now, not overcommitting towards A, and letting Liquid sweat a little bit.
Yeah, and I like this response from North, right? They're sitting with the man advantage. They know this pressure is mounting for Liquid, and so now they just wait. They just play the patience game. Wait and see who you can catch, looking for information. Maybe you find a player in rotation. Maybe you find someone looking for the whereabouts of these remaining Ts. And Liquid, they're going to hedge their bets. They start to group all 3 players up over towards the B bomb site, and so this should just be the save in this round from Liquid with this play from North. Look at it culminate over here on ramp.
Yeah, I think they've realized as well, right? Obviously, the group up is great to save, but at this point they've realized that B's empty, and so they're actually going to go give it a go. The rotate's coming back towards A as Twist has fully flanked this T side, and this flank has come through before the bomb's down, so there's still a chance here for Liquid, but it's getting stripped away. Nitro's been found, and a great position on short side has not been spotted here for one of those players. I think it's Cajun, no, it's AZ rather. Twist is coming up late. Any kill would be lovely here if someone gives away a chance. And, oh, he just misses Yuki on the site. There it is. Goes back for more. He's got a second. This is still winnable. They've got kits, and he can smoke off the bomb. He's going to do exactly that. Cajun and Kierby, 40 health combined. They're already sticking the defuse, and it might just be their round after all. The spam is there for Cajun, but it's not enough. He's tapping, not spraying, and if only it was the latter, because Liquid have just picked up a defuse in the smoke. Second round taken out of that 3-on-4. Fantastic stuff from Twist on the flank.
Yeah, this time there's no easy to hide in the smoke. Knife out, ready to go, and that would have made all the difference. But You know, you can't pull that off every time. Twist's doing a stellar job here. And you absolutely love to see that timeout called in already from the North squad as they try and figure out how they want to approach this following round. They're going to invest. They're going to try and stick something into it. They did get that bomb down. But the money's not really in a great spot here over on this north side. The difference is that Cajun and Kierby can drop guns over. So I'm imagining we see an investment here because you will have 4 rifles in play with one of those players relegated down to a Galil. I imagine that's the decision made at least.
I didn't think that, they just like 3, 2, 1. I didn't expect them to go through.
Well,
getting back into this, you can see they've gone for it. They've taken up arms over on the Danish side of things, and Yugi's been the player selected to take the hit in terms of the firepower, only with the Galil in this round. Rest of the guys, they've got weapons. They've got Kriegs out in full force here for the T side. Stewie donning that all.
ooh.
Over towards ramp, trying to take some aggression. However, he might have to stem that a bit. He might have to fall back, and that's in response to losing Naf so early on over in that mid ladder room.
Yeah, Liquid's setting up for a retake on the A site right now. Nitro's fallen back from short side towards the boost. Gives him an angle to fight both the site and short at least, but Lee just watching mid from the top of connector. Stewie instead with the AWP has gone back towards the CT spawn. Gonna be those smokes going over the A site right now. Standard stuff here for the side of North, but as you can see, the bomb is actually late to the party. Yugi just coming up through that scaffolding. Still plenty of time for North to commit, but Lee just regressed, and that's great timing. Cajun getting caught. That bomb luckily still in the hands of North, and the spam for Nitro. He runs low on ammo. Gade takes him down. There's Yugi getting dropped with the bomb as well. Not a good position right now for North. They had everything, but Elige's aggression has thrown a spanner in the works. Kierby needs to get this mid-rotation kill as Twist comes into the CT spawn and just dodges it. Oh my god, Kierby is so unlucky, and he's even going to go down. That's just really, really unfortunate. Gade alone, got to go back and get that bomb, and he only has 20 seconds to do it. So this looks like a done deal right now.
Yeah, no one from Liquid is giving anything up for this Sandbags player. Elige gonna solidify the victory there for Liquid. 3-3 as they tie this one up very early on over on the Liquid side of things. That money for North, that decision to go for the investment there, not panning out and leaves them hamstrung looking to this round here and now. Already seeing from Liquid that they're more than willing to try and contend for this A-ramp side of the map with that AWP. We didn't really get to see it in that round there because of the early casualty over in mid, but I'm imagining this round here and now we might, because Stewie is heading towards this side of the map with the AWP. Setting himself up by mollying the short side, smoking down ramp, and it won't be aggression. Instead, he's going to fall on back. They know they're not going to be up against much in this round, and so he doesn't want to risk giving that AWP away.
This is a real goblin tier angle from Twist. I kind of like this. It means if someone peeks you and they try and shoot, the bullets might go into the metal of the fencing. As you can see, pretty sweaty, and Twist is going to get a kill from it. Second player has gotten below, though, and that has not been realized just yet. Lige doesn't want to drop down into the depths of unknown. Twist is looking just in case, aware of the possibility there could be a player down lower. And, ooh, has he seen it? Not quite, but he will get the spray off with the Krieg. Stewie now waiting on the A ramp, and the bomb will be dropped on that jiggle. It's just Yugi left up, and the pistol's out for Stu. He'll finish off the round. Liquid up to 4-3 on the CT side. Nice recovery from the North American side of things, despite North going 3-0 at the start. I was getting a little worried, but Liquid are going to bounce back pretty effectively. Let's see if they can keep it up as North come back in with guns.
Yeah, I mean, for Liquid, they've got a very valid reason to want to get this game over and done with as fast as they humanly can. And for a team that's so often incredibly unhuman in regards to how they play, it's, or inhuman, I guess is the better word. They are trying to get this one over and done with at quite the pace. And this round, spam through from Elige. That was through the scaffolding. He had a little lineup prepared, and AZ is on the receiving end of that one.
Was it on top of the sandbags he killed a player? Like climbing up and playing that headshot angle? Yeah, it was. Oh dear, that's a lovely little wallbang there from Elige.
Yeah, I mean it's one of the best ways to get up the ramp, right? Because you're not having to play on like that ramped angle all of a sudden where it's very awkward to go for those jiggle peaks. You can get up silently. Ever since Valve added that in the last patch, right, up on top of the sandbags, so Elige is just ready with a wallbang for it. Yugi's attempting to return with a wallbang of his own, but it looks like guesswork, and that's not going to work against Liquid. Still looking like they want to piece together something towards this A site. The bomb is here, but 2 players over towards B right now for North. Either they're trying to sell the fake, and I imagine on the back of seeing the AWP there now and Cajun falling, it does have to culminate in this A-side take, but the numbers are dwindling for North, and they've got very little to show for it. You look at their control on the map, and they've got less than if this were the start of the round, it feels like. The only man who can make a difference is Gade, and he will with the first kill, but it's quickly traded, quickly cancelled out by Nitro, who's still a threat that looms over on the short side. 15 seconds, this bomb's gonna go down. Yugi putting up numbers, Kirby coming in to help out, and in the blink of an eye, it's only Twist left. This was looking so good for Liquid, and now it all falls onto the shoulders of just one man.
Yeah, and doesn't know where they both are either. Kirby is going to get that frag as Twist goes out wide, expecting someone on the short side of things after that kill came down scaffolding, but it was actually Kirby backing off towards the ramp to assist Yugi on the site, allowing them to double peek, and that will be the round for North. Converted on the A-bomb site as well. 4-4, despite the early advantage going in the way of Liquid, is North able to pull it back. And there's that wallbang. Very nice stuff. AWP is out for Yugi as well, so got to be able to pick that up off the body of Twist in the previous round. Shui playing behind the sandbags here as North once again try and get up through the ramp room. Easy is the only man in position, just going to smoke off short to try and give himself a bit of room to work with. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's got to smoke that off, and now they know the flash is there to try and get Stewie out safely. Man, Liquid, they know these wallbangs at the back of their hand. AZ's now fallen prey to it as well. Might not matter, though, because it's outside of the wallbangs. It's in these flat-out engagements that North have found themselves another man advantage maintained here for the Danes, albeit by the skin of their teeth. I think some credit's got to go to Nitro. He's been so good at getting utility out of this short play, getting some real usage from this position. And now that they find Twists aggressing at B, this is going to be the B commitment from North. You kill him, you've already spotted Nitro over at A, you know that you've been pressuring it, so Liquid likely have rotated, and there's no way they're going to be double pushing the B side of the map that late on into the round. And so this should be North's all day long, and indeed it is. It gets finished off there by Kirby, a 5th round, as they do maintain their lead here.
I love that play from Cajun. Gets that kill on Twist, instantly knife out, just W into the B-bomb site and gets himself up by the gens. Naf tries to rotate, but he just wasn't ready for a player to be so close. We're going to be seeing a lot of replays of these wallbang kills in this map, I would imagine, especially from Liquid. Feels like that's what half of what Vertigo is really nowadays. And Liquid are going to be left with pistols in this one. Just has to be an eco. Bit of a B push coming through from them, and Cajun once again holding on to this position. He's spotted a lot of players and can call for the rest of his team to come and lock off the exit routes, not let Liquid get too aggressive. They'll double back and try and move back towards A. Kirby's just stopped watching the ladder, and that's when Stewie moves in. Great timing. Kirby gets caught. That's a gun being picked up, and Stewie can go back towards the site with that, but Elige getting caught in mid. Stewie looking to trade this frag, but he goes down. Naf still here, waiting. Gay won't go any further, though. That could have been a trade for Liquid if it was allowed, but Gay doesn't want to take the fight, and Liquid will still get that Krieg, but will lose the advantage. Where do they want to gamble here on this pistol round?
I like this from Naf. I was about to say, if I'm him, I'm going to CT. I'm setting myself up in the sniper tower because I don't have armor behind this Krieg, and I'm tapping away. And that looks to be his decision. He'll set up back here toward the CT side, waiting for these players to get up ramp. There's an AWP there, though, and it's in the hands of Yugi. He misses the shot, and a lot of damage done there on that one peek from the Krieg. Not enough to find the kill, however. Nitro still looming in this bomb site. Tries to go through the smoke, but AZ, the smoke ward, keeping an eye on it. And this Krieg's not really able to find much from back in CT. It now falls out of the round. Naf is looking to save. These pistol players are going to go in and see if they can make this round a little bit more expensive for North. And they will get one, but that is it.
Yeah, it's good enough really for Liquid at the end of the day. They get 2 kills in the round and save a Krieg. Considering there was no more than a couple of P250s in play, you'll take that. Still going to be a 6th round for North though. This T side is building up, despite those 4 rounds in a row from Liquid. So 1 gun held on to, and they can buy up around that in this one. They're not going to have the AWP, unfortunately, but good things come to those who wait. Liquid need a little bit more money moving forward. Scoreboard-wise, top performers right now are Gade for the side of North, and Elige sitting at 9 kills as well over on Liquid. Gade definitely been showing his ability to frag while also calling for this team, and that's always, you know, a welcome factor. As Chad was saying on the desk, you know, it used to be IGLs who would just, you know, set up strats and not get any kills, or at least that was his role within his teams.
Apart from that one train game that we all know and love, you know, versus Titan, that one was pretty good for Chad Sponge Birchall. Another thing I think it's pretty important to realize is just when I say recently, you know, as recently as you can get, when we saw Liquid and Astralis play on this map, it was actually the CT sides where Liquid found the bulk of their success. So I think the fact that North are getting off to a good start here and now does bode well for them looking to the future.
Tech pause coming to a close here, it seems. Once that is forced live. 10 rounds deep into this map, and North, yeah, they're definitely looking good. They're definitely putting Liquid to the test.
They forgot the command to unpause the game.
What was the command?
Unpause.
Ah!
And they were doing ready. So yeah, that was the problem there. We're back in. You know, it's been a sleepy time for both of these teams as of late. More so Liquid than North, but you know, you understand why. Regardless, another round back in, and that AWP still in the hands of Yugi. Haven't really seen him come alive with it just yet, but it hasn't really mattered for North. You know, the kills have been there on other players. This time around, the opener found by Liquid. They've had great success whenever they've got a man up early on, and that nade. Oh, what? How are you still alive? What's he made of?
Tuscan steel.
He really is, man, and he's still going. Finally shut down by Stewie. They deal with the Man of Steel, and now 2-man advantage for Liquid. Aggression from Twists over here at the B side of the map. That's because he's got Naf alongside him. They can actually afford to go for this now. That bomb's been retrieved. I was looking at this. The one avenue that maybe North had was sending Kierby in through the mid window, but now with the bomb under Liquid control, his position in mid isn't as valuable as it might initially seem. The one advantage going his way is Liquid haven't seen him yet, but that is about to change.
Yeah, gets a kill for Nitro at least, and a chance to double back into the B-bomb site. Will fall down lower, but look at this crossfire. Twist is waiting, and there's a player also behind him that has not been spotted on this B push. That's Naf, and he will close out the round there for Liquid. I like the re-aggression there from Liquid. It's a bit of a risky one with a man, or not even necessarily risky, but it isn't really a necessary one in a 4-on-2. They still go for it to trade down on ramp, and it works wonders, right? They find the bomb just being picked up by Gade. He was trying to bring it back towards B, and that gets denied. So nice call there from Liquid, works wonders for them, and they are going to be back up to 5 here on the CT side.
One of the things you are loving to see is Gade coming out on top for North. It's, you know, when we had those changes happen initially with Valdez stepping away, Gade moving on to the IGL role, I think a big worry for a lot of people wasn't just how well he would be able to throw himself into that new role, but also, you know, Gade was the man that we always said in North, he's good for 1, he's often good for 2, and that made him great in these anchor positions, right? In these positions that that are so valuable in like the beginning of rounds, especially, and on the CT side. And I think a lot of people were anticipating with a new role having to be at the helm of this squad, we might have seen him drop off, but that just hasn't really been the case for Gade in this team. Still managing to find success, and that's continuing in this matchup versus Liquid. Everyone else pulling their weight behind him, but this round it's Twists to find that opener with the AWP. Boost up in mid, Kirby throwing up here. Looking for an angle, looking for a way of evening these odds back out. Not going to be given anything just yet.
Yeah, I like these deep mollies in mid from North, denying any kind of repeat from Liquid. They just can't gain information, and that info could be so valuable as to how many players are in mid. Well, they just don't know. Yugi's going to be climbing up on the A ramp in the meantime as this bomb is brought towards A. No one realized that just yet, though. A is only being watched by Nitro right now as he sits up on top of the site. Stewie is covering middle as well, knowing there are, or at least were, numbers there. They're still tucked in the corner. I think he's read at Gate as well, getting Molly, but he escapes luckily in the nick of time. Stewie can re-peek, and he's got a teammate by his side, but both of them going down. Allegiant and Stewie losing their battles, and now this mid-split to A can come through. Nitro has got to double back. Did he not see that player? He just got peeked, but luckily he's going to get, Naf's going to get the kill instead. Kiebi going down, and Gade hiding in middle. This is a mess right now. Gade does get that frag as AZ kills his teammate on the site, and they're going to re-peek into mid, taking that kill. 9 seconds, AZ has to plant, and he's on his own. No way he's going to win this round. They're already inside of the site, and I'd love to know what happened with that team kill there. We didn't quite catch it, but that would have been a 2-on-2 in the post plant. Instead, it wasn't even enough time for AZ to move off of the site, and that's going to be Liquid getting the retake, if you really want to call it that. 6-on-6 now. Level-headed here, and a timeout for North going forward. Definitely a good time to call on after that mess of a round. They had so much control. They had a 4-on-2 moving up into that A site as well with a mid-split, and somehow it all fell apart.
Yeah, this has been surprisingly back and forth, and you know, you can feel the effects of that in terms of, you know, looking at both of these teams and the future of these rounds, right? Neither one of them is sat there in this position with enough money to sustain a loss, and that is true over in the North camp right now more than ever. They're having to take the eco here as a result of that last round not going their way. Partial investment, couple of pistols, a chance to do something. But Liquid haven't been too keen on giving away much early. This round they just might.
What?
Twist is somehow going to get away with a bit more damage before he's found. Not quite the kill. As they now start to pressure up through the ramp, they've been able to retrieve that AWP, and that's found its way into Yugi's hands.
And if you're North and you just got this gun, it's good to disengage, just fall off, try and reposition, because you've got a chance to do something with this AWP, and you don't want to lose it straight after from re-peaks of Liquid. But Stewie, he's already flanked from middle and come all the way down towards the bottom of B. He's just putting so much pressure on with the utility, and that allows his team to get aggressive and clean up the final 2 players. Liquid not letting North get comfortable there after they pick up that AWP, and that's very important. If North had time to, you know, reroute, go somewhere else and set up that AWP, they could have definitely made that round a little bit closer. Instead, it will be Liquid taking the lead right back out of the hands of North, and another rifle round coming through here for the Danes. I am liking this aggression, though, from Liquid. Very well calculated. Talking about these B ramp pushes, that mid flank from Stewie. Not been dying on these flanks, just been coming in at the perfect time. But now the pace is up and above. AZ gonna get rushed into by Nitro, who was already on the short side. Kiebi finds a mid pick, and he just takes that position into his own hands, moves all the way in through. That's why Ali just got to come back right here, right now. And he'll be going in through spawn side. We'll just catch his timing. Great shot from Gade as well, as North now taking advantage into this A site.
Oh, but it's slowed down a lot here. They're very worried about these rotations. Very, very scared that Liquid have put a few more bodies toward this side of the map. They're yet to hear anything over at B, and with Kirby and Gade getting themselves another kill apiece, it's only Twist left in this 1v4. That slowdown works while the kills are provided elsewhere, and this now leaves just the AWP rotating in from B to have a crack at this 14th round. Don't imagine Twist is going to get too invested in this one, as only way they're going to have this is if he stays alive. He's looking around. He's having a little sniffing and might get betrayed a bit by it. There's Yugi deleted. Now, this time is basically done. Surely Twist can't find anything here.
Oh, no.
Is he going to go for the ninja? No, he throws the smoke down. That's going to keep the attention of North in the bomb site. They're worried. Gade might even go down to the bomb through committing to this. And nah, he's going to get away. He's going to get into the hidey hole just in the nick of time. North keeping this tied, but Twist is not ready to give away this big, I was going to say green gun, but his gun isn't really green just yet.
It still goes. You can use it. We all know what the gun is. And yeah, I mean, that's surprising because it may seem North have never played this map on an official game. Obviously, I'd imagine they've done some practice, Harry. You'd like to assume. But yeah, a debut. And they really are putting up a fight, man. 7-7 right now, equal as we head into the last round of the half. And regardless how this first half goes in terms of who takes the lead, North should definitely be happy with this T side. They have really made Liquid work for some of these rounds. Again, this smoke down ramp and Stewie playing right behind it. Got support on short as well for a repeat, and even a player above the sandbags. It's a heavy setup for Liquid. They know that they can try and take some of these early jewels, and that they do. Elite gets pushed back. Stewie spraying, and oh, he just about tries to escape, but Yugi gonna catch him. Lee switching back to the spray instead of the triple burst, and he will get caught by Gade. 5-on-3 right now. Liquid still with numbers inside of this A site, but not enough.
Oh, Naf just got here and is already mollied on out. Oh, it is spreading. He can't move any more than he is right now, or else he will get tagged by the extremities of that Molotov. Gade heard it tick, and he's more than ready for Naf here. But readiness is one thing, living to tell this story is another, and Gade will not. 2 versus 3 in the last round of this first half. Liquid, they're going to give this a go. They've got to. What other choice do they have? So they've got to try and find a kill now. They do have that kit on Twist, smoke down on the bomb, and Twist's moving in with the AWP, but it might not matter. AZ's swung wide, and narrowly so. North close out that first half with a 1-round advantage. Their debut here on Vertigo is looking pretty good versus Team Liquid. Will that continue heading into the second half? Or are the North Americans going to bounce on back? Join us after a quick break to find out exactly that.
Chanting. I just step up and make it happen, it's a lifestyle. Living young and restless, yeah, we quite wild. If I want it, I'ma get it talking right now. And I ain't got no regrets, it's my time now. Lights out when you see us talking moves. You don't know that's the topic. And if you talking juice, well then you know I got it. Then you know I got it. Nobody got it like me.
Seven at the end of the first half. North sit in the lead on their T side of Vertigo. Liquid put to the test right now. They were able to get a win up against Astralis just a couple of days ago over in the US. But right now, who knows, Harry? Maybe the jet lag is setting in as they put up a fight. But North right now on their debut of this map looking damn good.
Yeah, they really are. I don't think you get, there's few teams that will give you as big a challenge here as Team Liquid will. So it's a real trial by fire for North, but also a great way for us to gauge just how rehearsed they are on this map. Now, Kierby waiting behind the toolbox over in mid. And they saw him. That flashbang is perfect, though, and Kierby's still waiting here, is about to get tested. They're closing the distance, and he wasn't ready for Stewie being so damn close. Mid control taken. Cajun B does remove Stewie in the meantime, but it's at a pretty ghastly cost. The kill's still coming in favor of Liquid. Gade trying to make a stand, getting pressured from all angles there, and he is now removed. It's Yugi left alone, 1v4. And a near-on impossible clutch for this man.
It's messy as well, and Liquid, yeah, they're going to bail from that one. Let's just not give him an opening back into this round. Naf. Oh, God, Yugi, man, hit a headshot. He's done like 100 damage to both these players, and he's still not finished the job. Knifes out, and so Yugi gets 3 players to less than 10 HP, and he doesn't kill a single one of them. That is a... we call that a yikes in the industry.
Right? We've all been there. What's this? Team Liquid won 70% of their Vertigo rounds on CT side. Losing the first half puts them at a disadvantage. Pistol will be crucial for them.
Thanks,
well,
Bastion.
Let me tell you, Bastion, they did just get that pistol round locked in there. And, well, Bastion thinks it'll be crucial. That's the man providing us with the stats and memes and everything in between for this game. He said it was crucial, and it's been locked in. So let's see if that's enough. Some building blocks for Team Liquid to work with here in this second half.
They may have the building blocks. They also have the Betway odds in their favor moving into the second half, and that's to be expected here. But we haven't seen what North have to show for us on the CT side, and I'll be excited once we get to those rifle rounds. For now, though, it's a bit of a conga line in middle. Bit of a gaggle of Danes as they look to lay down the pain train. Naf is going to be waiting. Oh my, he doesn't even get a chance there. Immediately double dinked by AZ. As North double back towards the A site. They know that Team Liquid are going to elevate the pace off the back of that information, and they have more than done that. Elige with a fantastic spray, finding 3 kills in the spawn, and Liquid making quick work of this eco round for North. It may have been a stunning opening kill, but past that, they are finding nothing.
And that's why they call him the immovable Elige. 3 kills there back towards CT. He does not falter under the pressure of those pistols. And now just the rest is a formality here for Team Liquid. They want to get this round over and done with, so they're going to go hunting for AZ, and they find him, deal with him. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Round goes the way of Liquid, 9-8. But obviously the investment now coming in for North. They go for the decision to take a flat eco there to facilitate this early buy. Now, interesting to note, nobody offering up the decision to go for a bit of a hit in terms of firepower for extra utility. This does leave a few players limited, but all in all, North coming into this with pretty much everything they would need. The one thing that they are lacking is going to be those kits. So if that bomb goes down, the pressure will be on for the Danes.
Yeah, no Molotovs, so they can't throw it down towards the B stairs early on, which is pretty standard as a CT player. So Gade, he instantly gets pressured on B, and he's going to have to call for a rotation. Look at this move on the minimap. North are moving 4 players over towards B right now. This is a huge gamble stack, and it is not paid off because Liquid are just playing with their food. They're going back up towards A ramp, and Cajun is the only man on this site. Got a nice off angle to catch a kill, but Stewie gets boosted, and he spots him out as well. So this heavy B stack might be called off by North. Wanting to move away back into middle potentially as Liquid close the gap up towards this A side. Nice flash. Leech lines up 2 though. He gets 1.5 done. Kiebi down to 40 points of health as he moves in towards the A side. That's now where the stack is held here for North. And of course, if there's a stack on A, Liquid are going to avoid it and they're going to double back towards B. This has been a very unfortunate round for North. Everywhere they put their numbers on, that's where Liquid do not go. And with only Gade here at the back of the bomb site, there's a chance for Liquid to get a round just off of this 1 kill.
Well, Gade, he's normally so good in these anchor positions, but this time the ship has set sailed, whether he likes it or not. This round is all said and done. North are going to try and hold on to these weapons as all 3 remaining players were grouped up over towards that A bomb site. Holding on to the M4s is now a must. 10th round on the cards for Liquid. And I'm imagining we're going to see a few of these guys look to go hunting. I think namely, you'd said maybe Naf or Stewie. That said, you understand wanting to keep your own economy in order if you are on the Liquid side. But yeah, they're not wasting time. Naf sent out first, and the rest of the guys following in tow. It's pretty big if they could even take away one of these M4s, because, losing this round leaves North with a bit of cash for these players to drop on over. I am a bit curious if North are going to want to keep going for these kind of half-assed buys over on the CT side, or if they will just kind of swallow their pride for a round and take an eco. Because we still haven't seen that AWP in Yugi's hands all too much. I think that's important to bear in mind.
Yeah. And he's saving for it. He just got dropped at Eagle coming into this round. So yeah, North not buying around these 3 guns. And I respect that decision. I think it's the best call they could have made here. It's going to mean, yes, okay, you have a big hole in your defense here in round number 19, but at least you'll have everything moving forward regardless of whether you win this round or not. Heavy A-side presence once again. A little boost, or is this a wallbang? Maybe both. I don't think they even know, really. Is this a triple boost? Oh. Oh. Hello. Hello. Oh, and Stewie reads it. What? He finds a second through the wall. No. Get out. Go home.
That's just disgusting. They try and throw a little... I mean, North are like rubbing their hands. They're like, right, let's get him with the triple boost. Let's hit him with our secret weapon. And Stewie is just there and doesn't just deal with the man at the top. He tears everyone down from the boost almost.
Why is he even watching that?
Oh, it's despicable. It's despicable, Stu. And now just Cajun and Gade left standing. They're a little ways away from one another. They're going to group up because there's a gun dropped over here for Gade to get his hands on. I mean, I say that. Yeah, okay, he's been able to find it. He's been able to find it. And not the end of the world. Liquid, though, they're very content with this. And they're still keeping it low and slow. They're not looking to run into a stack or have a man come through the back line and mop them up. Now they will start to throw some utility in towards the A-bomb site. It's all a ruse, though, and that is courtesy of Mr. Stewie 2K, who has cleared out this entire B side of the map. The smokes have pulled the rotations towards A for North. And so this is going to be another save for the Danes, you would very much imagine.
Yeah, I think that's best case scenario right here. That's if Liquid let them get away with these guns, which is a question mark in and of itself. Naf is already around the forklift area looking for these kills. You can even hear players going up the ladder as well from that top A position. You can wall bang the wall into the ladder room with a deagle or an AWP, something with high wall penetration. Don't know if the M4 would quite cut it. Oh, Twist. He sees a barrel, and he sees the head. Takes it cleanly off. Gage gets one, but no armor. He has got to run for the hills, and he will just get away with his gun. No one here to stop him, assuming he doesn't re-peek. And, uh-oh, they're getting close, now that I say that. Nope, not quite. 11 rounds for Liquid nonetheless. They don't really worry about the exits, as they take the first 4 rounds of this T side. Double AWP immediately, though, for North. Oh!
I'm glad that we got to see it from both sides, right? You get to see the perspective from North, and then we even see what Mr. Stews thought. Now this double AWP setup, an interesting one. North have purchased this up, and the reason I say it's interesting is both of these AWPs are over at A ramp right now. They're really focusing on contending for this, and you feel like if you can't do it with 2 AWPs, what can you do it with? So Yugi opening this round up with a kill onto Elige. Big stuff there for the Danes. Stewie going in for the trade, but Yugi wins that every single time. They can't keep feeding the beast. You can't keep walking into Yugi's crosshair. And so finally we might just see Liquid vacate this side of the map.
But Yugi having this sightline and knowing that no one's past it is so valuable. You can see Nitro really wants to get around this corner rather, but he's going to go down to the AWP again. 3rd kill for Yugi, and it's just Twist left out on B. Bomb's been dropped on the other side of the map. Yugi's got full control over that as well. And he's even gone one step further to take control down towards the bottom. Twist is coming from the other side, though. He's wrapped all the way through spawn, so he might be able to catch Yugi off guard here. There's a chance that the barrel sticks out. Depends how wide Yugi goes on this angle here. Twist very much aware of the possibility, more so expecting someone to be on this bomb, but question is he just trying to save really at this point? 30 seconds, not going anywhere near to pick up the package. We'll finally come back for it, and oh, the barrel's not sticking out. He can't see Yugi, but the re-peek is there. Lovely timing for Yugi, and 4 kills off that AWP. That is what we've been waiting for, Harry. This big green gun on Yugi, and it pays off.
Yeah, I'm liking, you know, that decision from North, not in the round prior to that, where they take that eco with the 3 players that have saved. They didn't go for the decision that I think the majority of teams would have gone for, which is to juggle a buy together. And I think, you know, when you've got a talent in your team like Yugi, who I always argue the gap between his rifling and his AWPing is pretty noticeable. Yeah. More so that he can just be a damn good... Oh my god, that little... Yeah. Those Molotovs were disgusting, and Cajuns followed up behind it. They just plaster the short side in mollies, and Liquid are left roasting, toasting, and getting shut down. Just Twist and Naf remain now, 2 versus 5, and we're seeing a nice little bit of ingenuity from North on this map. Kirby's even gone aggressive down through mid. He's going to clear the B halls and get the information that this side of the map is completely barren of Liquid players, and that will facilitate a pretty heavy stack over towards the A side of things. So Liquid, they're going to be hard-pressed to get out of this 2v5 in any sort of doable scenario.
Yeah, Yugi getting mollied off. That's an unfortunate reposition there, but Twist is going to get the entry on A, and now Yugi's in hot water and hot fire. Got to move through that smoke. Big risk as the spam comes through. The grenade will finish off the job, but the flank is in from Kirby, and he might just be able to lock this one up. He does. You can see Mytha getting pumped as well. North putting together rifle rounds on the CT side back to back now. And one more buy left up for Liquid before they're going to be broke as well. This AWP, man, really showing off. And yeah, all right, we talked about it. North, they showed some cool things on the T side. They showed some smokes we hadn't seen. I mean, they've got their game plan for taking a ramp control as well, right? Having those Molotovs, Yugi setting one up towards the scaffolding gets that man advantage. And even Kirby coming in on that long flank from B as well. So North definitely ready for Liquid on this map. And they're going to go back towards the A site.
Yeah, this time, though, with a lot more aggression, a lot more pace behind it. That Molotov slowed down the rest of the gang, and they were hoping that Stewie could have really disrupted this site hold and thrown a bit of chaos into the mix. Instead, it just gives that first kill the way of Yugi. Flash to set Cage and B up towards short side. I always get nervous seeing players on the other side of the spam spot up against Liquid.
Oh, that is a real ghastly angle right there. Freakish, even. Smokes landing for Liquid, luckily cutting off this line of sight. Elige, there's the wallbang, Harry. You say you were scared for Cajun. Well, for good reason. He's already gone down. Bomb coming up the ramp now with all 4 players here for Liquid on that A site. Twist with another entry here for this T side, and the bomb's going to get planted. North are in for a retake, but really, their economy isn't in a great spot. If they don't get presented a kill here, they might just have to back off and hold on to guns, and Liquid are doing a good job of tucking themselves in and not giving away anything. No molly, even for the sandbags here, so Twist is going to be in a prime position to stop that defuse if it comes down to it.
Yeah, this sandbags position becomes so valuable when that utility over on the over on your opponent's side gets a bit limited, and even though there's a smoke blocking his path into the bomb site, he's still putting up numbers. Naf, knife out. Oh, they hear it. They hear the knife tag. Spam in. Naf gets brought down low, but it's not enough to find the kill. A lot of players might die to the bomb here. This might be a bit of a weird one as that goes off. Oh, there's a kill for Kirby. He gets one, but it doesn't matter. The round already goes the way of Liquid. They can sustain a couple of casualties over here on the T side. It will see them now, as a result of the one player dying to the bomb and that one kill coming in at the end of the round, leave them with a pretty garbage investment here, all things considered, right? Like they're 12-10 up. I was expecting a bit more, but that just goes to show how close these rounds have been. So North doing a good job of at least setting themselves up to finish strong here, restricting their opponent's money.
Just, yeah, RNG right there, and working wonderfully for Liquid. You've got to keep away from those walls, Harry. The wood can be very cruel. Double orb still here for North. We've not seen too much B play from Liquid, just falling back into these A defaults, and it's just so standard, isn't it? So simple on this T side at times. So committing to it once again. All the numbers there. Twist is holding on to B and throwing some utility to keep players in position. There are 2 on that site right now for North. Very much dedicated. Kirby re-smoking middle. We could see some aggression from him down the ladder once again. He's been on these flanks before, and Elige, oh, he doesn't know it, but he almost got that kill to Cajun, putting him down to 30. Molly on the sandbags clears out these close positions for Liquid, and Yugi back on this spot. We weren't able to see him get away with anything from this position because of the smokes that Liquid throw to get them onto the site. Let's see if that's going to be a factor again here, if they'll go in dry. That smoke's actually cut off Yugi's line of sight, so not the most helpful here right now for North. This is giving a one-way away to
Yeah,
Elite.
this is not their intention at all. No. They've actually given Liquid, I was going to say helping hand. It hasn't led to anything, but it definitely could have done, right? That was scary that smoke exists. Would be cool to see if there's a way to replicate that over on the T side and then maybe use that to your advantage. But these smokes now falling, a boost assembled. They do get one from it. Gade actually doubling up before he's dealt with there. Stewie now plugging in these numbers, tapping away as fast as his fingers will allow.
He's just going to stay here, isn't he?
Oh no, he's pulling it easy. Okay, he's decided against it. Oh, there's the kill for Kirby. Through that smoke, now Twist and Naf, all that remain. 2 versus 4 with bomb down. We've seen them in situations like this before. And Twist is just going to wallbang Cajun on the retake as he's trying to get in. And now another kill for Twist. Surely it gets put to a stop. Surely doesn't get any more. But he's still putting up numbers. Now on 3. And they just can't deal with him. Twist is a demon. And there it is. The round for Team Liquid. 4 kills for Twist in the clutch. Top in the chart right now for Team Liquid. And oh my, what a play, what a man, and what a round. 13-10 now in favor of Team Liquid.
Cajun just can't catch a break. He dies on A the round prior. He gets spammed by Elige coming down to 30, and then he gets finished off on the retake through the wall as well, man. He's not even seeing enemies. He is just dying to spam. And, well, someone has to, really, when you have that many players putting bullets into the woodworks. 13 rounds to Liquid right now. North, they may have pulled a couple on this CT side, but they have been pretty absent otherwise. Liquid's chance to close out this map right here, right now. 3 rounds separating them from that. North reinvesting, but it's not too pretty. I can tell you that much. 3 guns, 2 Deegs as well.
Maybe that's why Cajun joined North so damn late into this season, because all the emails were just going straight to spam. And that's what's happening with Cajun right now, man. He's having a very hard time over at that A side of the map. You really do feel for him, because it's, you know, no matter who you put there, Liquid are going to be killing them every time. It's just, it's sad that Cajun V is the one burdened with being this pin cushion. They're going to try it again. They're going to try a triple boost on over. AZ looking down the ramp. He'll see that this side of the map is looking clear initially. But there are still players here for Liquid looking to move up later now. Stewie spotted this boost earlier on. Will Elige be the same, or is he going to walk blissfully to his demise? It's the latter, as finally that triple boost pays off.
Yeah, that's good to see North pulled it out again, right? Like, obviously it got red the first time, but second time around, Liquid were not ready for it, and a slower ramp progression as well from them. They might actually go towards B for a change. It's been a bit of a rarity of this T side, but down a man and not very well armed in terms of utility to go for an A side execute. B does seem like the solution. Gade is spotting though, and he has a Molotov ready once he gets the information these Ts are coming. They're setting up smokes right now. Stewie and Nitro ready to go for this execute. Twist is covering with the gun just in case someone reaggresses, and it's Gade. Here's his utility. He throws out his smoke and backs up. There's the flank in mid. Kiebi getting caught, watching the window side, and Gade is just going to give them the sight. He has no other option with those smokes being down. Naf dies on the lurk, and now it is just 3 players from Liquid trying to take over the site, but Twist spamming Cajun through a smoke. This man has not had a 1v1 all goddamn CT side, and that's not going to change. AZ getting dropped by the AWP, and it's Yugi alone in a 1-on-3. Oh, how the tables have turned. Oh, what a shot. Is that going to be enough, though?
Yeah, 1 kill to work with, something to latch onto at least, but Yugi's got to deliver even more heroics here. And delivering on heroics, well, that's been a problem for Yugi before. Smoke down to block off these players at the ramp, but no kit on Yugi means he'd have to stick the full 10-second defuse, and there's just no time. 14 rounds for Team Liquid, as they get yet another. And Cajun B, mate, you might want to think about laying off the magnets at this point, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on. He cannot catch a break. It's even if it's not the wall bangs, it's the smoke spams. It's the, look at this.
He doesn't even do it. He didn't shoot. He didn't jump.
Noise.
He didn't make noise. He just gets shot through a smoke. Twist reads it. And look at this.
Is he like wearing a bell or something, like, as he's going around the map?
He jumps, it goes ring, ring, ring. Oh my god, man. It's not looking good for Cajun, and it's not even his fault, Harry. Wrong place, wrong time. That's unfortunate for North, but that's just how it turns out sometimes. Oh, Kiebi, has he been spotted? Yeah, I think so, but he's still gotten through that smoke. That is pretty ridiculous. I think Naf should have called that. And hopefully we're going to have someone come back and check that position. Cajun is waiting on the ramp. Aggressive spot as well, and they don't realize no one's watching this. He can get a couple of free kills here, and there they are. Cajun coming alive when we need him most on this eco for North. They're giving up 15, but Cajun doesn't want to fall first. He will die, but after 2 kills, he's at least opened up the round for his roster.
I think he's just glad to have finally been the one getting the drop on someone else, right? Yeah. Like, that is a nice feeling for Cajun V. And now it's opened up more wraps, more flanks for North to come in on. They do send a player back to check for this, and Elige is going to make quick work of Yugi. AZCZ does so much damage as he double dinks, but Elige is just wrecking everyone on this flank. They've all had opportunities, and every time Elige has bested them, he's on 4 kills. He's given us a Twist-esque ramp hold here, and now just Gade remaining will put a stop to one of these players. That nade, not enough, and Elige is going to get the ace. All 5 for him. And Team Liquid, match point now, 15-10. They're not ready to let North's debut on Vertigo end too successfully.
Yeah, maybe. You can make an argument that the North are definitely overplaying their hand with that flank there, right? They get a 5-on-3 and they immediately flank before Liquid even get up on top of the site. They're still holding ramp. They're still dueling and waiting for someone to come in on the back line. Elige, great shots by him, though, and he saves the day there for Liquid. That could have been North denying the 15th on an eco, but not going to happen. Double AWP again here for North. Yugi has been really the saving grace of a lot of these CT side rounds. Not that North have had many to their name. Only 2 in the second half so far. And they're going to need all 5 if they want to head to overtime. Nice shot, though. Took a second to realize there was a player on the other side, but took a shot and responded with one of his own. Yugi finds a man advantage here for North.
Smoke down over here towards A, and that is going to keep Gade's attention firmly fixated down towards ramp. Now Liquid still making their mind up as to where this one wants to end up. You can see Stewie and Naf are working their way over towards top mid. Cage and B, man, I don't know what you've done wrong, but it's getting, I mean, you know, Illusion's thinking about it as well. That smoke's actually missed over towards the short side, and that might spur Cajun on to go peeking behind it, see what he can find. Kirby having to drop that Molotov. Now they know they've got a man trapped on the toolbox, and this is why this position can be so difficult to work with. Lucky enough, they spare Kirby's life. They back away. They let him fight another day here for the north side. As Team Liquid now have their sights firmly fixated over here towards A, and Cajun just about missing, or Kirby rather. It's not Cajun, that explains a lot, really.
Yeah, Cajun died on A a minute ago. That's why they left mid. They realized the time was low and they've got to get this bomb plant down. But Kirby's still here, and they haven't spammed him down. Leech gets the trade, but he needs the plant as well. 6 seconds. AZ dropping his teammates left and right, but Stewie wallbangs him through the CT spawn. It's a 2-on-2 to close out the map. Now just Stewie on his own with the AWP. Bomb is planted for him as well, but Gade is so close round the corner. Stewie going to bail back, and that gives Gade a chance, but the timing is missed. As Stewie drops off, Gade's going to hear that. He should have the drop. He should have the round, and there it is. North keeping themselves in this matchup, keeping themselves in Vertigo with their third CT round.
Yeah, just about. It's not the most comfortable of wins, but they're going to take whatever they can get their hands on at this point. Comes at a pretty crucial time as well, because, you know, none of these rounds that Liquid have had have been very dominant. They've all come down to the wire, right? A lot of the times we've only had 1 or 2 players surviving, so you look down at the money there and you see it is pretty broken for the North Americans, right? They're going to have to take a partial investment here, and that could give North a 12. At that point, they're closing this gap. They're getting back into this and moving ever closer to that coveted overtime that they have their eyes on right now.
Yeah, B play for Liquid though, and we've not seen a rush like this before all map long, so this could certainly catch North off guard. It's only a half buy, but these pistols can be really, really profitable up close. However, Gade putting up numbers on this B site with 2. Kiebi's going to drop into the window, but he falls down the stairwell. Luckily, it just means more kills for Gade, and he is all over the scoreboard right now. 4 frags to his name on this anti-eco, and Liquid don't find a single kill with the CZ75s. It's going to be another one for North as they get one step closer.
Yeah, no open sight over on the Liquid side. 2 of them still in play for North. I do like how with this double orb setup, North are very, very keen on playing with these over towards ramp. That's what they're going to do in this round here by the looks of things once again. Yugi looking a duel from the short side, and then he's got AZ. It looked like that he wanted to go down towards ramp, but some early footsteps, some early utility, that's forced him away. Naf, in the meantime, has opened up onto an aggressive Kirby over in mid. They haven't really had to contend with Liquid in this area of the map all too much, and so Kirby giving that kill away early this late into the game is something that could really come back to hurt this North defense.
That's unfortunate as well, because Kirby, time after time, has been able to get this mid flank active and come in on the backline here on the A ramp up against Liquid. So that's the first time it's actually ever been punished in terms of mid aggression from North. Every other time they've gotten away with it, so finally Liquid getting the drop on them, and a man advantage going up into this A site once again with the bomb. 4 players here, still with Naf lurking mid, so he can come in late on this backstab, something we've not seen a lot of in this game, at least not from Liquid's T side. North loved mid control in terms of sending Gade and Kirby up into that position, but Smoke's on the A site right now for Liquid, and Leeds, he's caught Cajun looking the wrong way, shot in the back, as that's the A site conceded here for North. They're going to have to play for retake in a 3-on-5 to keep this map alive.
Yeah, and double AWP in this retake. Naf over in the elevator rooms, coming in late, removing AZ, and now looking for even more. Gade followed up, and now he sees Yugi's scalp. Yugi, though, in with 2, just about still alive. Not quite ready for the man on the side, though, and it's Stewie up in the Goblin Kingdom to make it so. That's the game going the way of Liquid. North's debut on Vertigo. It was far from flat, but it hardly reached the heights that it would